All right, welcome everybody. Let's have some fun. All right, so I really have learned a lot about this Spiritborn class just over this last weekend, and really taking a look at some of its mechanics and some of the things. Starting to like it quite a bit more now that I understand it a little bit more. I guess it was my fault. Should have just spent the time to do that. There are a lot of aspects to the game that I'm still having some issues with, but that's fine. Trying to enjoy it. It's something different. It's what I asked for, so here we go. There is an overpowered version of this build. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it does like trillions and trillions of damage. The problem with it, and I'll just tell you straight why I'm not using it right now anyway, is because it's kind of based on a bug that's going on in the Paragon node with a node. And I believe Blizzard's gonna fix it. And then all those people that are using that little kind of glitch, I guess, are going to be scrambling to make changes again, and I don't want to go through it all. I really just don't want to keep changing my... This build is doing fine for what it is right now. It needs to do exactly what we're doing right now. We need to get its glyphs leveled up. It's going to make a big difference if we do that. Yeah, but there is an overpowered version of this. Actually, there's even a simpler version than you don't have to go through all those changes that some people are using. But if you really want the 20 trillion damage one, you're gonna have to take advantage of, I don't know if I would call them glitches, bugs, what I would call them, but I know the Blizzard is aware of them, and I just believe they're gonna take it all out. They're gonna fix it, and I don't want to change twice, so I'm gonna stick with what I'm using. And I would expect to see that fix coming very soon, to be honest. Which is why like I said, that's why I'm not using it. That's really the main reason why I'm not using it. It is a really cool build, and it does work awesome. But you have to commit to some changes that I don't want to commit to right now. And one of them is it doesn't wear Tyrell's Might, and I am wearing Tyrell's Might, okay? Yeah, mythics are already dropping people. Mythics are dropping like crazy. That was my second one, so my second mythic. I still got the other one. I haven't decided what I want to do with it. The Perdition Helm piece. I'm gonna probably break it, but hanging on to it just in case I use a build that may benefit from it. But I've been trying all kinds of weird, crazy things with this build. Some of them work really good, some of them not so great. But you can see we're in what? We're in a tier 75 pit. And I'm not having problems. I need to bring my damage up, which is going to happen when I get my glyphs to legendary. I've only got one glyph to legendary, and I just changed glyphs out. I just swapped glyphs to a different glyph. I took Revenge out. Revenge is kind of bugged. So I was talking about it. You guys might have heard me talking about last week that Revenge was bugged, and it still kind of is. So I took it out. I switched to a different glyph, and I have to get it leveled up. Hence the reason why we're here, and I just will get the rest of them leveled up too, because I only have one at legendary, and it does make a big difference. So you can see, in my opinion, Tyrell's Might, which is what I'm wearing, right? It hurts my damage only because, and I'll be honest with you, because I could be wearing a chest piece with a really good, probably much better aspect, and have some other traits on it, render, tempering, and masterworking that may really enhance my damage more than Tyro's Might. It doesn't help you damage-wise too much, but it lets you. It gives you so many other advantages, which is why I'm wearing it right now. It'll let me kind of stand in here and tank.
Not ready yet.
All right. Well, that was a waste.
Need more time. Not ready. Need time.
Now the overpowered version of this, like I said, it's doing like 20 trillion damage. And it's just a few tweaks and a few changes, mainly in the Paragon, quite a bit I think in the Paragon, and a gear setup is different for sure. Especially your tempering. Quite a bit different. Also aware of the banished talisman, which I have. I don't wear it though. I don't want to use that build only because, like I said, I believe it's gonna get. What's up? I believe it's gonna get corrected by Blizzard quickly, and so I don't want to switch twice.
Not ready.
So many people are using it. Blizzard's aware of it. It just makes me go, all right, well, yeah, it's probably really, really fun for the next 3 or 4 days, but I think Blizzard's going to be on top of it fast. I might be wrong, but I like my build so far, so I'm not going to really go through all the trouble of changing. My build just needs a little more damage, which is going to happen here once I get my glyphs all up to legendary, and then I'll be fine. A while, especially since I switched to Tyro's Might. I've noticed it's taking my damage down a little bit. Like I said, I could be wearing a different chest piece that would give me some attributes that I could use for sure, but this makes me super tanky. Yeah, Quill Volley build, yeah. Oh yeah, it's so fun to rework a build. Yeah, it's not. I actually would prefer to move on to a different class, to be honest, but I'm trying to just get to a certain point in this with this guy that Okay, so we just changed to this one here. Okay, there we got at least 15. That makes me happy. And we still got to put Colossal in, which is right here. And that one we took out. It's kind of bugged a little bit. Okay. Yeah, the Blade Dancer Rogue looks like it could be a fun build, yeah. I'm not really having a lot of fun with the Spiritborn, but it may just be for the fact because of the build. I don't know. It hasn't been super duper duper enjoyable. Okay, so there's that, getting that to 15. Now I want to get this other one to legendary. It's almost there. So let's jump right back in and go again. Actually, let's do this before we do that. Got one Paragon point. Should we make that jump to 78? Let's try. Why not? Right? So far, these have been pretty simple. It's just like I said, I need to get his damage up, which is going to happen once I get these glyphs to legendary, so that's why we're here. And like I said, there is an overpower build. I know about it. It's actually pretty cool. Does trillions and trillions of damage. But it takes advantage of kind of like a, I don't know if I would call it a glitch or a bug or what, that's in the Paragon node. And so I think it's going to get corrected rather quickly. I choose not to use it. So I just got to do it the old-fashioned way. Until I get my Paragon board, my glyphs leveled. He's still a badass, but... Yeah, the Vicious Sealed Legendary node, but it is glitched. It's gonna get fixed, you'll see. It does have a glitch in it, Lordy. There's a big video about the glitch actually, and I think Blizzard's gonna correct it because it wasn't intended to do what it's doing. That's why I'm not using it, but I mean, it's a vicious build right now, but I just think it's gonna get nerfed. It just because I know Blizzard, the way they do things, I think they're gonna nerf that. Instead of doing 20, 30 trillion, it's gonna do 5 trillion. It's still gonna be good, but I think it's gonna get hit. It just uses a lot of resolve stacking too, so I mean that's a lot of what it's based on. Need more Okay, so looks like when we get to, what are we at here? We're at tier 78. This is where he's slowing down at. So we definitely, we're gonna get this second glyph that's legendary right now. Once we get this done, and I think it's gonna help a lot. All right, now not good.
Not ready.
All right, what do we got? Sometimes I gotta use that stinking Jaguar just to move, to get out of there quick. It works very well. Kind of wasted, but I have its cooldown so low right now, triggered.
Not ready. Not ready. Not ready.
Come on, wasting too much time here. What should you do once you hit T2? You just gotta keep trying to get better gear and pushing to get to T3 and get to T4. It's a big jump. I'm going to tell you now, to go from T3 to T4, I thought was a pretty big jump. Just because you're giving up, you know, a lot of resistances, and a lot of other things at the same time too. It's just a lot. And their hit points went way up, I thought, from T3 to T4.
Not ready.
Had the damage, but not the survivability. More than likely, what I would do if that was the case with me, Dean, is I would be going and maybe on my pants or somewhere, and I would be putting the Juggernaut aspect on it, so my armor was boosted, and then I would go try it again and see if that was the fix. It's either going to be that, or maybe you need to use an elixir for attack speed. Maybe more life if survivability. It could be any one of those three, and sometimes you can use all three by using incense, using an elixir, and yeah, I guess that's about it, huh? All two. Yeah, try it, Dean. It might work. I mean, fuck dog, now you just want to get yourself to T3, and it's you're gonna want to be really paying attention to some things like your resistance, your armor. The resistances, armor, and life are going to be important to get from T2 to T3. Also, start running bosses, because I'm telling you, they're dropping mythics. I've already gotten 2, and I got one of them as a T2, Torment 2, and I got the other one as a Torment 3. I haven't really gone and farmed the bosses since becoming a T4, to be honest with you. I've been busy just trying to work on other things. You have mana problems on your Quill. Well, so the vigor is super important, all right? But yeah, I know what you're talking. You ain't got the mats, okay. Well, the easiest mat to go do is go run Helltide, because that's going to give you living steel, and you can run Grigori all day long. And it's also going to give you, if you do the Blood Maiden boss in Helltide, you're going to get Exquisite Blood, which will then allow you to go do Lord Seer, who I think is the easiest of the bosses of them all. And they're dropping Mythic. Like I said, I got 2 Mythics. I got them both at Torment 1 at Torment 1, Torment 2, 1 at Torment 3. Oh, wait, I gotta keep moving. I'm in the pit. Duh. I forgot I was in the pit like an idiot. I'm thinking I'm just running a nightmare. Alright, well, I'll get it down here. I don't really want to stand in this sphere, but I guess we're going to. Wasted a lot of time trying to take down this big spider. Alright, let's get this done. Vigor, the one thing you really want to make sure you're using a lot of is right here, this Ravager, because it's going to help create your vigor back. But the other most important thing about your vigor is getting a good roll on the ring, because you need to be your ring. I'll show you after I kill this guy. I'll show you. I've had to change this ring multiple times as this build has developed just in the last couple days. Now, let me show you why. Mine still isn't where it should be, but it's better. Because you want this vigor to be as full as it can go, because that's how your Quill does damage. And if it's not full, if you're firing it like I am, where it's a little below full, you're getting way less damage. And I'm going to show you why. Let me kill this little booger first. I'm telling you, Tyrell's Might, which is what I'm wearing, it does lower your damage output, I believe. I just feel like it does every time I've ever used it, but it lets you stand there and take everything like a tank forever. But I just feel like it really hurts you. Okay, let me do this first. I want to get this guy here to legendary. Now you gotta go to 46 to make it legendary. It says, okay, so it kind of tells you the wording now. I think they changed it a little bit. There you go. Okay, so now that's legendary. Okay. Now let me show you what I was talking about. This ring right here, You see right here it says when you critically strike, you regain. You may not be able to see it if you're on TikTok, and I apologize. Good morning, Maxim. Good to see you. So when you critically strike, you regain 47% of your vigor you've spent in the last 2 seconds. So that is going to help you get your vigor back. And now you need to be doing a lot of resource generation and resource cost reduction, whatever you can do. But yeah, vigor is something that's going to be hard for you to keep. Yeah, that's the other thing is you want to make sure you have this staff. You want this ring. You want this staff. Some people are using the tarnished band unique here for the overpower build, which is smart. Some people are using Tibalt's Will here. I've seen that being done before. You definitely are going to need this for this build. I'm using Tyrael's Might. It's not a necessity, especially if you're doing the overpower build, because if you do the overpower build, some of the Paragon changes and some of the other changes kind of give you, especially Tibalt's Will, gives you some of this damage reduction that you're gaining from this. All right, because Tibalt's Will, let me show you. Let's go to town, and I can better explain it by showing it. Oh, no, not there. By showing it to you. Yeah, it's Maxim. I agree. I think the storyline, I think the campaign is terrible in this new season, and the DLC, but it's just me. All right, so if you come over here to Tibalt's Will, let me just pull up any pair. You'll see there's a 11% damage reduction while unstoppable. It uses that, and it also uses there was something else that, I think it's this right here. Got your overpowered damage, and you're gonna have maximum life. So a lot of people are using this too with this build. A lot of different ways you can take it. A lot of different ways you can take this build. The people that are doing the trillions of damage, their Paragon board is much different than what I have mine, and they're using this piece here. Some of them are using, they're not using Tyrael's Might. They're using just a regular ancestral chest piece, gloves. Some I think I've seen some of them using Tibalt's Will here. A lot of them, I think, and then just regular boots. All of them are using this, the rod. All of them are using this. And like I said, most of them are using this, the Lord's Talisman for the amulet. All right. I know there's a lot of different changes going on, but you can Google all of them. I mean, they're all very popular. Are all these? Let's just see, because I don't need to be doing this for each one. I've put a lot of vesting into this build already, which is hence part of the reason why I don't want to change. I also believe that Sentinel is going to get node that they're using, I think is going to get nerfed by Blizzard rather quickly. I believe. It may not. I just kind of think it will. Okay, so now we've got two. Let's take a look. Let's get this done first. Okay, so now this one, is it legendary fulminate? And Talon is not. Spirit is. 103% critical strike damage. Got spare weapons for the build. Yeah, it's been dropping a lot. Yeah, Richie, I am trying to enjoy the season. I don't know. I think Blizzard's gonna fix a lot of things. I think there's some fun aspects. I think there's some aspects that are a little bit weird. The crashing has gotten a little bit improved, I think. The other thing is, I was going to show people, and now I don't know if I can find it. Let's see. Let's just put a piece in here and see if it shows up. No, I don't want to do it. Okay. Maybe let's do it this way. Let's go here. I found myself running out of these iron chunks like freaking crazy. Oh my God. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yesterday, all weekend, these are what I was running out of. And I'll show you the second thing I was running out of. This rawhide. Holy cow. You know, it's just interesting. I think that's weird that running out of those, because I've never seen myself run out of those before. I am not a big fan. I don't like the realm walk. There's some things that I don't like in this right now, and I'll tell you, maybe it's just me. And these, I haven't seen any really good gear or anything. I mean, yeah, you can get some elixirs, things like that. What's the other thing? The things that are here, what is these? What else here? Let's see. I'll show you. These are the other things I just kind of feel like they're a little bit of waste of time. Even with, I understand what they're trying to do with being able to customize your drops a little bit, but these things just seem kind of useless. I'll tell you, the XP grind at like 140, Paragon 140, from that point on, it has just been slow. And yeah, the drops and the loot in here for me hasn't been anything that I would want. Like, let's just put, well, I used my good one already. There, let's do a yellow one. Let's do a yellow. All right, and then you can do all these different things with it. You know, a lot of times I grab these, the chaotic uniques, but it hasn't been anything that you can't get anywhere else. So it's like, well, what's the point? What is the point? I mean, I guess I can more single target it, but even these aren't exact. I mean, yeah, I don't think, yeah, no, because I'm already using a mythic piece, and I have another mythic piece in my stash. So I will say this. In my opinion, they made it easier to get for everyone, not just a few, but, and that's the wrong word too, because I felt like it was easy. But anyway, they made it easier for people to get the mythic gear, because now you can get them at Torment 1. Once you hit Torment 1, you have a chance to get a mythic gear piece. It might only be, but I mean, I got this No, I got the one that's in my stash at Torment 2. Then I got this one at Torment 3. So now I'm at Torment 4. But what I'm trying to say is all those levels can get it, and the boss gets significantly harder each Torment level you go up. So wouldn't it make more sense then for you to go run those bosses at those lower torment levels and get this gear now? Now you're going to want to improve it as you increase in torment levels, but what you get now at maybe Torment 1 is going to carry you through Torment 2. And then, yeah, you might have to upgrade it again at Torment 3. But I'm just saying, I seen them dropping. In fact, not seen them. I experienced it twice. You know, I got Tyro's Might, and the other piece I got is over here. The Hair of Perdition, the Helm piece. And I got that at Torment 2. So, I'm just saying. Okay. My whole goal here today is I want to get... Yeah, they're giving the gear like candy, exactly. I think it's a little bit too easy to get right now, but that's just my opinion again. Some things I think are kind of a waste of time, but I guess if you enjoy doing them, that's all that matters. There's a lot of things in this season that I think are fat and I don't enjoy doing, so I'm kind of skipping them quite a bit, and I've chosen to do that, and I'm not finding that it's hurting me in loot or anything. It's just after Paragon 140, this number right here has been slow. And I haven't been able to find, I'm usually really good at finding the technique that'll give you XP like crazy, and I'm not finding it. You know, normally you heard me in the past, I was always recommending these bad boys, but even those aren't pushing it to where I would expect it to be. So anyway, we're gonna go back to the pit and do one more, at least one more, probably need to do two to be more to be precise, because if I want to get this third glyph upgraded to legendary, we're probably going to need to do two. Right, I think if you're Torment 1, Torment 2, and Torment 3, I thought the XP was super easy and super fast. But once I've got Torment 4 and I went above Paragon 140, kind of not helpful to you, hidden. Yeah, that's what I felt like too. I haven't found any place where, especially once you hit Torment 4, where I believe the XP is just through the roof. Okay, so we could go up to 79, but you saw we were kind of pushing it. Well, we weren't dying or anything. It's just taking us longer to kill him. Well, let's go ahead. We'll go 79. Usually, you know, we could see that XP bar move. You could physically see it moving as you went through these. Now, it's gotten so much slower at Torment 4.
Not ready.
That guy's just standing there taking that damage. I'm freezing him, I'm doing everything, he's just taking it. I think my damage is still pretty low, actually, considering when you look at that overpower build, I would say mine is considerably low. was just gonna say, it felt like my vortex wasn't firing as often either, but there I just saw it go. Maybe it was just I wasn't being able to see it. There, fired again. Okay. I think that percentage needs to get increased a little bit too, if I can. I think it's still kind of low. Oh, see, I'm not watching what I'm doing. And I'm doing stupid bits, so I gotta watch what I'm doing, because I gotta get through here fast. I'm trying to watch the chat, sorry. My weekend was good, though. I spent the weekend doing a lot of outdoor yard work with the wife. I'm telling you, man, she keeps me busy. A lot of stuff that she wanted to implement into the yard. Got all of that done, and then watched some football on Sunday. Freaking Commanders lost. Man, I've been a Commanders fan forever. Well, Redskins, actually. I mean, I have a Sonny Jurgensen jersey. I have a Sonny Jurgensen Redskins jersey, okay? It's like hollowed ground. I don't wear it or nothing. My wife wonders why I have it. I just look at her like, Sonny Jurgensen, are you kidding me? I never actually played the monk class in Diablo 3. I forget what, I think I played the barbarian. I didn't play the monk class in Diablo 3. I only played one character in Diablo 3, and that was it. Morning, Rock. I don't know. I'm not a big Spiritborn fan. I mean, I'm just not. I don't like this class very well. But that's just me. This is my personal preference. I also believe that it could possibly be just because of the build that I chose to go with is, I don't know, it's kind of boring, but again, just me. I think that I did it the wrong way. I believe if I could do this again, honestly, I would not have early purchased the DLC, and I would have done just season 6, which would have been probably pretty fast to get one character through, and then I might have bought the DLC. Probably would have, but I think that it blurred the lines the way I did it, because I bought the DLC and I played the DLC as I did season 6, so it kind of, I don't know. I thought the story was super hodgepodge, jumping around all over the place, and didn't make a lot of sense to me. And maybe that's because I was doing both season 6 and the DLC. I don't know. I know that I didn't enjoy it at all. I thought it was super boring. It got to the point where I didn't even want to hear it anymore. I was just skipping it because it got so stupid that I was like, you know what? I don't even know what the hell we're talking about anymore. I'm done. Just give me stuff to kill. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I see a lot of comments in both regards. I see a lot of people hating on the Spiritborn, like me a little bit. I see a lot of people hating on the campaign. And then I see probably not as many people, but a good percentage of people that are absolutely loving it. And I wonder, and some saying it's the best season they've seen. And I'm going, well, did you play season 2? Did you play season 4? Because those were good seasons.
Need more time.
But this one does have some redeeming things that I've grown to like a little bit. I've grown to like using the pit, which I hate, but I've grown to like using the pit to level my glyphs because of the amount of XP they're giving you for for pit runs. It's pretty freaking good. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to get them leveled. I think XP progression is a little bit low, but at Torment 4. But
Need more time.
and again, I apologize. I'm not doing much watching of the chat right now, just because this is a time limit pit kind of thingy-majiggy, and I want to get through it as fast as I can. And now I'm stuck because I was watching chat. Here we go.
Need more time. Need more time.
Still there, huh?
Not ready.
I gotta kill them all because I'm trying to get this bar full, and when you get to the second phase of this journey here, you need to kill as many as you can. Not so important to move, it's more important now to just drop them all. You can stand in the same place, but you just want to kill them all. In the first phase, it's kind of, you want to make progress in the dungeon and kill, or at least damage. The progress also means something, but here in the second phase, it's all about killing them completely. There you go. Points there, huh? Like I said, I think Tyrell's might works against you here in this case for sure. Again, like I said, you're just doing less damage. You can take a hell of a lot. You can stand here and take like crazy, but it's a choice you have to make, which is what I've made, which sometimes I regret, like right now. I just said right now, see? This is a pit 79. This is a pit 79,
I can't use
which
that.
we went through 78 real easy, but it's getting to this boss is where we see where our damage is too low. And I know there is an overpowered build on this that does trillions of damage. I'm purposely not using it though. I just believe that that sentinel that it kind of uses in the Paragon board is going to get fixed, because it's not supposed to work the way it is working. That's for sure. That's fact.
I need more time.
So until I get these other two, I got two done. So I get the other two Paragon glyphs to legendary, we're going to be doing this. A little bit of less damage than I want to do.
I need more time.
Also, we need to masterwork a few more pieces here. Let's see if we can kill this guy without dying anymore. That sucks. I don't want to die. Okay, there's the stuff that he threw right there. Stood right in that. We'll survive. Surprised, actually. Oh, you little booger. Ah, dang it. All right. Well, that looks like about our limit. When we get to 79 is about it right now with this current, with the way we're currently going. So let's do this. We'll give it one more shot here. Let's do that. Then let's do that. And let's see what happens. I'm not a big fan of Spiritborn. I'm not a big fan. Yeah, $60 for the DLC is too expensive. I'll tell you right out right now, because the DLC is not very good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this Spiritborn. I mean, I'm forcing myself to finish him, but honestly, he's not been very fun. But that's just, I mean, my opinion. I know a lot of people are saying they like it. A lot of people are saying they're quitting when they get to level 20 and they're switching. I mean, I understand, because it's super boring to play, especially early level, but that's true with so many of the characters in this game. I mean, I can say the same thing about all of them almost.
Not ready.
I don't think we're going to be able to kill this guy, though. I mean, 78 might be our limit. We're at 79 now, and it's kind of kicking our butt.
Not ready. Not ready. Not ready. Not ready.
Uh-oh, I can't get out.
Need more time.
I did it again. Stood right in it. Yeah, they made the bosses super strong, especially once you get to tier, like I'm at tier 79 right now. I don't think we're going to be able to drop him, but part of it is you know, my fault. We made it through 78, but I knew we were hitting our limit there, and I should have stopped there and just farmed that. All right, well, I don't want to be paying like a godzillion dollar. Gold is too hard to get this season too. That's another thing. So yeah, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna go get repaired. That sucks. That's life. That's just the way it is. We have to get some things done in order to get to where we need to be. So let's go see how much damage we did here. Oops. Okay, well, it didn't charge me a dime. Interesting. All right. So that did not help us at all. I have not tried the evade build. This is the only build I've done with this class. I have no desire to try any other build. I have no desire to do this class ever again. Yeah. I'm just struggling to get, I'm forcing myself to finish this build, this class, and I will probably, I know they're going to make big changes to Spiritborn, and then maybe I'll visit it again someday, but I really dislike this class. I don't like it at all. So yeah, there's a lot of different classes out there. I mean, like I said, there's the overpower class, kind of based on this build right here, that I just go put that amulet in, which I have in here. I put Tybolt's Will on here, which I have there. I take Tyrael's Might out, and I put just a regular ancestral unique, legendary here, and I use an aspect, and it's going to give me more power, which it would if I did it right now, actually. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to invest a whole bunch of time into this build because I really don't like it. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I hate it. I freaking hate it. Not the build so much, it's just the whole class. I just don't like it at all. Okay, so we know 79 is our limit. So let's go back down to where we were rocking pretty fast. Go 75. Let's get these glyphs leveled up. No, I'm sorry, Mashaga. I only run solo during... Yeah, I only run solo. Unless I'm doing follower runs, I'm pretty much a solo player. Only because I come into the game with specific things that I want to accomplish. Okay, well, see, like this is what I was saying earlier. In this phase, it's not so much to kill him, it's to keep moving and making progress through the dungeon. You want to kill him, but you also want to progress. If you just stop and take too long trying to kill one enemy, you're just screwing yourself over.
Not ready.
Because I've been taking way too long already. I can see I'm just picking on a couple enemies here.
Not ready.
Learned my lesson trying to carry people through the pit and through infernal hordes. It's just too hard to do. It's not even worth it. It's not enjoyable at all.
Not ready.
Right now at this second phase, now you kind of want, you can slow down, you just want to kill everything because it's just going to get your bar filled way faster.
Need time.
Again, wondering why is my vortex not firing, but there it just fired twice. So I guess sometimes I just don't see it, I'm not noticing it. Maybe because I've already got them already right in front of me. I'm guessing. Yeah, they just did it. Okay. Seems like that XP bar down here really moves slow after a certain point to me. It just, wow. Once you get Torment 4, And I noticed it like Paragon 140, it just, no matter what I did, Infernal Hordes, Nightmare, Pit, man, the XP is moving slow. And it's probably just because of what we're used to over the last 5 seasons, seeing it jump so quickly. Well, that sucks. We brought ourselves down to a dead end and we didn't complete it. So now we're going to lose a little bit of time going back looking for something to kill. I only need a few more. There it is. That's how the 79 was supposed to go. Oh, but like I said, I saw we were suffering at the 78, so I should not have pushed the 79, but I did. Okay. So we're gonna upgrade this one to legendary, but it's gonna need a couple more. It's gonna need at least probably one more, maybe two. Is 46 the second cap? Yeah, exactly. You got it right. 46 second cap, then 100. I think it's 101. Yeah. They're not very clear about it, though. You're right. They don't really explain it very well. Get Colossal in there. All right, what else did I saw? I see something here jumped up on my screen. Okay, well. Okay. Yeah, there are no requirements to join this clan. It's just join. So you're asking me damage, how can you improve your damage with this build? Bush egg. So the biggest thing with this build is you have to have this piece, which drops from Durrell or Andario. You have to have this piece which drops from, I want to say, Grigori. And then you have to have this piece to ring. And I can't remember if it's Beast of the Ice or Lord Zir. I don't recall, but you can Google all of those. But this build is it's also the builds available on Maxroll. Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, the higher, I think, I don't know. I don't like the pit. I didn't like the pit in season 4 PTR. I didn't like the pit during the season 4 period. Hated it. They kind of forced you to do it then, and now they're forcing us to do it again. I believe it's because they looked at the data and they saw that we were running infernal hordes. We were able to farm 1,000, sometimes more ethers, and turn that into huge freaking gold, huge mats. They kind of took that away a little bit. You guys saw me last season how I used to tell you how I farmed so much was because I only farmed for one thing, and that was gold. Now they gave you these, but you can't get the type of ethers that you could get in the past. In my opinion, it's tough. Yeah, but a pit is fast. I mean, a pit is fast. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's just, I liked Infernal Hordes way better. Season 5, I'll tell you honestly, in season 5, I had 4 characters and we never went to the pit once. Not once. Never once did we go to the pit. We just blazed through Infernal Horde. Number 1 for XP, number 2 for mats, then for gold. We ended the season with, yeah, I've gotten 2 mythics, Randy. We ended the season with 38 billion gold. You know, I mean, we were buying all of our mats right off of the trade. You know, right off the trade channel. It was trade chat. I do have 2 mythics already. I'm actually wearing one Tyrell's Might, and then I've got the Perdition Helm headpiece in my stash, which I haven't broke it yet. I'm kind of going back and forth on whether or not to break it. Okay, so I said we have to run more of these because to upgrade our stinking glyphs. This is my life. Yeah, I really like the Infernal Hordes. I really, it grew to me where I liked them a lot, but it's because I was able to use them to my benefit so much. I mean, like I said, I would just go ether crazy and cash it all in for gold. And I mean, we ran it one time for 6 hours, and I left there with billions and billions of gold. Come on. So 79 was our limit right now. Okay. And like I said, we still need to do some masterworking, actually a lot of masterworking, and lots and lots of Paragon. But getting the Paragon XP has been a pain in the butt. Very slow. I haven't really, usually I'm really good at, but you guys have seen me in the past seasons tell you how to get XP so fast, but once you hit Torment 4, I have not found anything that I would say is like show-stopping. Holy cow, look at how much XP that gave me. And I've tried hordes, I've tried nightmares, I've tried pits, which we're doing now. I haven't seen anything that's like a showstopper. I'm on the Maxwell Quill Volley build, yeah, same build, yep. I'm not using the overpower variant. But because there is an overpower variant that is really, really good. But I'm not using that.
Not ready. Need more time. Not ready.
Yeah, I'm on Torment 4. Yes, I am Torment 4. Yes.
Need more time. Need more time. Not ready.
I was thinking about creating a Necro. It's actually one of my least favorite classes is a Necro. But I did not, it's the only class I did not create last season. So I'm kind of like going, okay, it might be a little bit fresh for me again. I'm really, honestly, I've done probably every build you can imagine over 5 seasons that it's like, start to kind of go, okay, I want something really new. Because my favorite class is the Barbarian, and I was looking at that Mighty Throw build, but it's really, I don't know. We'll see. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here.
Need time. Not ready.
Oh, dead end.
Need more time.
I think the one on D4 is the overpower variant. Oh, but wait, I think the overpower variant uses the same Ewok helm piece. That's interesting. Huh. Maybe it doesn't. I thought it did. I thought the overpower variant change was it doesn't use any mythic, and it uses a chest, all chest, gloves, and pants with resolve. They stacks resolve on them as much as it can. And it's got some Paragon board changes, quite a few actually Paragon board changes.
Need more time.
I'm usually not a big, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not usually a big fan of max roll, only because it seems like theirs is always very basic, but that's kind of why I'm using it, is because I wasn't sure I was gonna stick around this season and wanted to test out this Spiritborn right away.
Need more time.
And max roll is super simple to do that. It's probably, max roll's probably not gonna have the most powerful build,
Need more time.
but it's gonna have a simple build that's gonna be simple to throw together fairly quickly, and you're gonna get a good flavor.
Not ready.
Oh, and Banished Lords. Yeah, Banished Lords is the overpower for sure. That overpower build does a lot of damage. You'll see it does, you know, it's don't do it though if you have less than 240 vigor. If you have less than 240 vigor, the overpower build isn't going to probably work for you. You'll have to do the early build. You'll have to run through the whole scenario of it, because if you have this less than 240 like I do, it's not going to work for you very well. It's going to be really shitty. You're not going to be happy. Now, its Paragon does do some things to get that number up, so that might be all you need to do. Just follow that Paragon close. Okay, let's get this bad boy upgraded. I knew you were going to do that. You're going to stop right there on the edge. It has an aspect on the helm and Banished Lords. Yeah, that's probably the overpower. Yeah, Mobilytics has got another. They do it too, where you can progress through it pretty well. There's an overpower build actually on Mobilytics right now. That's pretty freaking incredible. It really is. Actually, I can tell you. Let me show you. So let me just. I can't show you, but if you search for a Quill Volley 20 trillion damage endgame. It was released by Nick INCKTEW, all one word. Find it. Oh, you know what? Here, let me do this. This is the one that is sweeping the land right now. Let me put it over here for you guys. I am not switching to it because, first of all, I don't know how much longer I want to play Spiritborn. But secondly, because it uses the Sentinel node in the Paragon, and it's not bugged is the wrong word, but it's not working the way Blizzard intended it to, and it's giving you high multiplication factor based on some HPs and some other things, way more than what I know Blizzard intended it to do. I believe they're going to fix it really fast. I believe they're not going to let it sit like that. But if you want, and then you're going to have to change again once they fix it. But if you want to try a build and take advantage of a build that's really just OP like crazy right now, that's the one. That's the one that is just dominating every single thing you can dominate. No lie. It is such a powerhouse. So, I mean, that's a very viable option that you could do easily. Oh God, it's gonna take us forever to get there, it seems like. Wait, let's see something. Yeah, we're getting kind of full here. Let's do this. That build link that I just posted. This right here. That link right there. That link is taking over the internet right now. That's conservative when it says 20 trillion. I'm going to tell you right now, because you're probably going to do way more than that until and if Blizzard fixes it. Once they fix it, you won't, and you'll have to go back and change your build again. But right now, that build is incredible. I'm not using it, but I'm just telling you, it's yeah, it's been a showstopper. Which is why it's got Blizzard's attention, which is why I think it's gonna get nerfed, because I don't think Blizzard intended it to do that. And when you read what they're, you know, kind of how it's working and some of the things that you can do to make it work even more, like stack resolve like crazy on your gear. That's why your pants, your chest, and your gloves, you want it to be just ancestral legendary gear that you can stack resolve on like crazy.
Use it well.
And it just, I think it's pretty incredible build right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm just telling you, that's the build right there. I'm just sharing it with you. I'm not using it, but that's what people are using, and they're pulling down astronomical damage numbers with it. I mean, for real, they're just tearing it up. Over that. Over that. Okay. I'm gonna do one more. I want to get that stupid third one to. Yeah, exactly, John Paul. Yeah, John Paul knows all about it. Yep, he knows more about it, way more than I do. There you go. Your vortex works like right there, those 2 times right there, it works great, but 3 times. Sometimes it seems like it doesn't work super well.
Need more time.
A few differences in this build than what you'll see on max roll. Like I do have actually probably a lot of differences if you really go through my Paragon board and look, because I don't use any of the resistance points in the Paragon board that they have, because I'm wearing Tyrell's Might. There's no reason for me to have any resistance there at all. So I use all those points for damage. It still is not high enough to where I want it. Just broke 202 Paragon. $10,000 Obi Knights, we got lucky. Oh, wow. That's incredible, MMO Nerd. Wow. That's incredible. So it must have been a wave for sure. It was a wave 10 Infernal Horde then. Had to have been. I hate the wave 6s. They're just so small that it's like, just doesn't make sense to do them. I wish they would give you a way to upgrade them.
Need time.
No, the armor cap is not 1,000. No, it's not 1,000. It's maybe 1,000 per torment.
Need more time.
Not even that, I don't think is correct. I don't know what the cap is for armor right now. I don't, because I know they changed it. I haven't verified that though.
Need more time.
Yeah, Blizzard hasn't been very Well, I shouldn't say that. I haven't actually done a lot of research either, so. Okay, well that stinks because now we went all the way down here and we gotta go all the way back with nothing and we're losing time.
Not ready. Need more time. Need time.
All right.
Need more time. Need time.
I turned my damage off by display. I should turn it back on because now I don't know what kind of damage I'm doing, but I understood. I forget who it was that made the comment that turning the numbers off, they can see the fight better, and they're right. You know, so I turned them off. One thing I don't like about that is then it kind of makes me curious about what if my damage is slipping or if it's going up, down. I just need to turn it on and watch for a little while, and I'll do it offline.
Need more time. Not ready. Need time.
I really do like the leveling with the Paragon board. I like that a lot. I think that they give you a good amount of glyph leveling when you do these pits. That I mean, you can push high pits if you want, if that's your thing. Me, I don't like the pits at all, so I just want it to be a smooth, you know, get me through it and let's move on and do the next one. And so when I hit that limit of 79, I knew that, okay, we have to do some changes, and we have to master work. The goal today was to do, let me see, 4 to 8 pits, which this is probably like number 6, maybe 5. And then we're going to do some hordes, and then I need to do some nightmares. Armor cap is 1,000. That doesn't make sense though. That doesn't make any sense. And I'm going to show you why. Here, let me finish this boss first and I'll show you why. Because they're telling you on max roll, if you go to this exact build, he recommends once you hit Torment 4 that you have at least an armor of 4,000. Which I don't have. So that's weird. Let's get this. Oh, there we go. So let me show you. If you go, let me bring it up here. Here. He recommends right up at the top here. Let's see, where is it? Okay, he says, all right, 4,000 plus armor, recommended end game stat thresholds, 17 total Quill Volley ranks, 100% resource generation, 60% attack speed, 1500 plus dexterity, 4000 or more plus armor, 80% all resistances, 6% life, 180% movement speed. Now, I don't know. I mean, okay, well, that's what I'm using. That makes total sense. I'm using the unyielding hit aspect, so the 4K armor is for the unyielding hit aspect. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, that makes total sense then. Uh-huh. Okay, let's do that. Upgrade to legendary. Let's get this one. So yeah, okay. So it is 1,000, you're right. And it's 4K when you're using that unyielding, which is what I'm using right there. Jeez, Paragon board is slow. So I can just lower this all the way back down to 1,000 and I'll be fine. That's weird. Seems like I got way better as I raised it. Maybe it was in my imagination. Huh. Interesting. Because I got pieces like that right there. If you just did this, just to show the armor, that brings me right down to it, right there. And it would free up that armor usage. Oh, you can get them at Hell Tide at Petnet. Yeah, you'll get mats, but you're going to get more the higher you go. Everything that drops in Torment 1, I mean, in Torment 4, drops at lower tiers, but just less. So like in Torment 4, let's say 6 items drop. In Petnet, maybe 1. Or Torment 1 item, 2 items drop. Yeah, that's what I thought. Spiritborn uses the armor to scale damage. I agree with that. Yeah, that's why I thought you wanted this number high. But it seemed like as I raised it, I was doing better damage, but maybe not. Okay, so now we have... Totally lost track of what I was doing here. Okay, so he's legendary, he's legendary, he's legendary, he is not, and we're about ready to put our 5th one in right now once we go 1 more point, which he's already geared up to 16. Okay, perfect. So what did that do for me? %, eagle damage, 5% lightning damage. Okay. All right. Okay, so those were the things I wanted to get done. I should do that other one, but before I do that, I don't think it really matters where you put the rune ward. I mean, I've got 2 here, 2 here. We only had minor damage to the fence too, and we didn't lose any power. We got really lucky. My fence had a little bit of, because I have that vinyl fencing, it had a little bit of damage, but I have spare pieces, so I was able to, because of this happening in the past, so I was able to just swap it all out and get it all back together super quick. and it didn't do much to us at all. My neighborhood had a lot of damage because a lot of them have old, huge, monstrous trees, which I don't have. I already got rid of all that due to past damage. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go here. What do we got? Wave 6, 10, 8. Let's do a 10. How do the rune worlds level 164? It's that's Paragon board. That's Paragon level. That's my Paragon level. That's not your. I'm already maxed out at level 60, and now that's just your Paragon, where you're at with the Paragon. Now the Paragon goes, what, to 300, I think. So yeah, the rune wards don't work worth a squat, in my opinion, but I mean, I don't think they have much of an effect. Just like I don't think the mercenary does much of anything. Get there fast enough. Pit level, I was just doing 75, but my last pit level that I did, the highest was 78 so far in this season. At 79, it got pretty gross. They started killing me. The boss only, just the boss. I just couldn't get the boss down. My damage just isn't quite high enough yet. We're gonna fix all of that right now, I hope. And again, there is an overpower build for this build that is incredible. I'm not using it, but you can do like 20, 30 trillion damage every hit almost. You melt everything super quick. It's absolutely zero challenge once you get to that build. But if you don't have a minimum of 240 vigor, don't do it. I mean, I posted the link already, and I'm gonna tell you, if you don't have 240 vigor, you're not gonna be able to make it work. But there is an early game build for it that you can follow too. It's on Mobalytics. If you do a search for overpower Quill Volley, you'll find it. It's very popular right now. Everybody's using it. Streamers like crazy are using it because it's just, you just melt through everything. Okay, here we go. Evade build, a lot of people are liking the evade build too. Yeah, it's pretty, I hear it's pretty fun. My battle tag is made biker pound 1605, but I'm not playing with nobody today or this week probably. It's all solo play. But yeah, Battle Tag Pound 1605. I mean, I have my own clan. I mean, the clan's pretty busy. They help a lot of people. I will be doing follower runs again eventually, but right now, can't do a follower run if I can't keep myself alive doing the same boss. So I have to get to where I feel like I can actually carry people through it, and then we'll be happy to do it. Right now, like I said, I've got stuff that I need to get done with this build before I do anything else. So the count here is so low compared to last season, man. Okay, Ether Lords, but there are a lot of time. There we go. We want that for sure. Who's doing all this screaming in here? We got a whole bunch of you spawned now, huh? Okay, I'm trapped. There we go. Okay, we're gonna pull you this way. Come on, over here. Oh, everybody, over here. Gonna pull another one over here. All of you this way. Come on. There we go. Let's have a big showdown right here. Okay, that gave us a few more. All right, what do we got? Two. Elites are unstoppable +2. Chances will take double. This is wave 5. 5 more waves. In my opinion, this is still the best place to get XP, but it sure isn't like season 5, but it's still one of the best places, I think. All right, let's pull this guy this way. Come on. Pull that guy this way. Get everybody down here. Come on. Alright, what do we got? 186, 190. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so Infernal Demon and Ether Lords are going to take some time. They're going to be a little bit inefficient, but we may want to switch to them soon here if we don't start getting some better drops. This way, come on, follow me. This way, come on. Come on, keep following me.
Not ready. Not ready.
Still one alive. Okay, so now we're going to wave 7 with 262. 15, we'll do Hellborn. I would have rather have had the Hellborn damage one with +2, but we're taking what we get.
Not ready. Need more time. Need time.
We're at 324. Really not very many, but here's what it is.
Need time. Not
Okay, 320. 330. Ether Lloyds +3. Ether Lloyds just take a while. It's just they're kind of a drag, but I think we're gonna go with it just because. Nah, let's stay here. Let's stay here. If we do it, we're gonna lose some of the other spawns. That's what happens when you choose Ether Lords. But
not ready. Need more time. Need more time. Need time. Need more time. Need more time.
all right, one more wave. No, two more waves. 430 something. Torment 4 from Torment 3 is a big leap. I will agree. It is huge. And a lot of other people have commented the exact same thing. I totally agree with you. It's a huge jump. And it seems to affect all kinds of things. Like, and you know, at first I was trying to just say, no, just everything else's hit points are way up. But it affects your damage output. It affects everything. It hurt. I will say.
Not ready.
You're better off to stay at Torment. Like I said, I got one mythic at Torment 2 and one mythic at Torment 3. You're better off to go back down to those other Torment levels and run these bosses because mythics are dropping and they're dropping at the lower tiers.
Need time. Need time. Need more time.
Okay, last wave. Last wave. Oh, wait. Oh, booger was chasing me. I didn't even see him. It takes like 5 minutes. Well, that's just because, again, it's a big jump. You'll get to where it won't. Reduce our resist. Yeah, we'll do that. You'll get to where it won't take that long to do it, to drop them. And again, I think it depends. You know, you get your glyphs up. Get your glyphs up is a big thing. Get your glyphs leveled. Level glyphs. Glyphs. It's all about glyphs, and masterworking now. And a lot of people are agreeing with me now that early leveling tempering makes a big difference. I know it sucks because it's not the gear you're going to keep and you're going to have to change it, but it makes a big difference in your survivability is doing early tempering on your gear. Especially Spiritborn class. Especially if you're playing the Spiritborn class. Early tempering makes a big freaking difference, but I think it makes a difference with every class. But I mean, I was saying it last season, early tempering was making a difference. And this season it seems to make even a bigger one. Okay, here we go. These guys take a lot longer probably now since I made some changes, but let's see. Tyrell's might definitely lowers my damage output for sure. No doubt about that. Goodbye. But look at just getting, we've got what now? 4? No, 3. 3 of our glyphs are now a legendary, and look at the difference. I mean, there is a noticeable difference. Noticeable. Okay. I like this change a lot. One click, I love it. Okay. So now, we could just go run another one, but I want to go see something here. Let me see. All right. Source. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't give you. Everything has changed. I mean, the way we got spoiled getting so much ether the way we were before. I mean, I will agree with that. I missed those days for sure. I mean, it was nice getting spoiled. This piece I have to replace. Can we finish this one? Probably not. Oh yeah, we can. Okay. Yesterday or over the weekend, I kept running out of rawhide and chunks, iron chunks. It was terrible. There you go. So that's awesome. That was a good roll. Well, let's see. What else do we want to finish here? Not gonna have enough to finish it though. Critical strike, 170 plus 5 to Mirage. Let's see what it gives me. Okay. I only have 3 of my glyphs. None of them are maxed out. No. None of them are maxed. None of them are maxed out. That one's at 46 legendary, 46 legendary, 46 legendary. This one's only at 26. And then I'm getting ready to put this one in right now, which is gonna be Colossal. And that's my last glyph to go in the board. Now we have to upgrade all of them again. All right. Yeah, no, I don't have my glyphs maxed out yet. No, but it does help getting them to legendary. I've noticed that. That's huge. Okay, so we got 2 more points. Okay. All right, let's get rid of this stuff. I want to change this, my pants out, but I'm looking for 850s. I mean, I could put the Bolt's Will on there and they would work too, but I don't want to do that. Okay. So I want to do a couple more, I think, hordes. No, I'm not doing the throw. No, Yes, Diablo Edgy. Yep, Diablo 4, Season 6. Yes. Okay. Yeah, the throw. You're talking about the Barbarian? Oh, wait. Are you talking about Quill Volley to throw that? Oh, yes, I am doing that. Yes. I'm sorry. Misunderstood. Okay, so I firmly believe we're going to need to, let's go here and look. So that's going to take 1, 2, 3 more pit runs to get that to legendary. Now it's going to take probably 4 to 5, probably 4, maybe 5. So, yeah. I know I'm still doing this Spiritborn. Yeah, I'm still doing the Spiritborn. I don't like the Spiritborn. I don't know what there is to like about it, but to me it reminds me of playing my druid, which I like my druid, so I'm kind of, I guess it's why I don't like this, because I'm like, if you're just gonna be pretty much the same as one of my other ones. But anyway, that's just me. Okay, so let's get this going here. 6. A lot of times I use the 6s for gold. 8, 8, 10, 10, 10. These sometimes are interesting too. Yeah, the pit. Yeah. Well, I mean, Blizzard did the pit to us on purpose. I mean, they used to make us run the pit in season 4. They then kind of, when they introduced Infernal Hordes, it made it where it wasn't necessary. I didn't go to the pit a single time with 4 characters last season. And they saw that data. I know Blizzard saw that data. And so they're like, okay, well, we're going to make them run the pit now, because you can't level your glyphs without it. Which sucks. Don't get me wrong, I don't like it either. Wait, let's do this too. Which one is the experience? This one? And we're just doing 75s because they're pretty efficient. They're pretty quick and fast. You can have an incense, and you can have an elixir, and then you can have one of the new elixirs in this season, whatever those things are called, obols, or I don't know what they're called. You can have one of those too. So a total of 3, technically. Found 75s to be pretty efficient, I suppose.
Not ready.
And maybe in a few more runs I'll want to go up higher, but so far 75 has been pretty efficient. 78 we did with no problem, but 79 we couldn't drop the boss. It just took forever. It's like, no way.
Need more time.
So we just aren't ready for that yet. We need masterworking and we need glyphs upgraded, so that's why we're here.
Not ready. Not ready.
But yeah, mythics are dropping, and I'm telling you, I had one drop at Torment 2 and another one dropped at Torment 3. And like right away, like within the 3rd to 4th run on each boss. And those bosses are super easy at Torment 1, 2, and 3. So my advice for you is to go run those bosses, especially if you're already at Torment 2 or you're at Torment 3, go down. Go down and go run that boss, because you're going to see it's freaking easy. And you're going to get mythics. You just got to get the drops to the mats. And right now, Living Steel is, Helltide. And if you run the Blood Maiden boss, she's dropping exquisite blood like crazy. So there's your Lord Seer. There's Grigori. And Malignant's Hearts are dropping in Helltide. So there's your Varshan to get your Durell mats. But tier is the easiest in Grigori, I think, for you to start with. And I think you'll see if you're at tier 3 now, and you go down and do some tier 2 bosses. First of all, you're going to find out it's very easy, and second of all, you're going to get some mythics. I mean, I got 2 800 mythics, one tier 2 and one at tier 3, and I'm using one of the mythics now, but it makes it pretty simple, so there's like no excuse not to go, especially if you're a higher tier now, not to go down and go get them. Yeah, see, I have the mythical helmet that you're talking about that. I have it in my bag, petting it. Yeah, higher here, whatever it's called. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I have in my bag. So it's good for the barbarian. That's interesting to know. I was thinking about breaking it, but maybe I'll save it because barbarian's my favorite class. And doing that new throw build might be kind of cool. I looked at it. I looked at the throw build. I didn't think it looked like that interesting, but maybe it's more than what the eye meets. But yeah, I've got the new helm piece. I'm not wearing it. I'm wearing Tyrell's Might. I got that too. So yeah, that's why I've been telling everyone. If you're at tier 3, go down to tier 2 and go do the torment boss. Go do the boss. You're gonna get mythic gear. If you're at tier 2, go down and do it at tier 1. That's the one thing I will say about this season that they did is they did make that a little bit easier for everybody, I think, to get mythic gear, which is good. I'm glad to see that because I think a lot of people last season were struggling, and I was helping a lot of them at the end of the season, and I think it's much better for them if they can accomplish the same thing on their own. I might have to do a new barbarian build then. I was thinking about doing the necro because the necro is the only class I did not do last season 5. Maybe I'll do the new throw barbarian. We'll see. I'm trying to like this, so I'm still working on it. I'm hoping as time goes by it'll grow on me more. Not the OP Quill Volley. The OP Quill Volley is different. Yeah, it's different. A lot different. It's actually an easier build to do, but if there are some things that you don't want to try it if you don't have the right setup. Like if you don't have more than 240 vigor, you can't do the OP build. I mean, you can, but you're going to fail miserably. And really, all it needs really is the tarnished amulet, which is super easy to get. Nicholas, thanks for the follow. It's super easy to get, so it's a very simple build to do, and it does like 30 trillion damage, easy. I don't think it's going to be doing that for long. I think Blizzard's going to fix that because That is not how Sentinel was intended to resolve, and everything wasn't really intended to work that way. And I think they're going to fix it, which is the reason, that's the number one reason why I'm not switching to it, because I don't want to switch again. I'm done. I'm not a big fan of the Spiritborn build. I don't want to switch it any more than what I already have, which wasn't fun either. I would rather stop playing it and go, once I get to a certain point, I'll switch to a different character, a different class. But because this is where I made my initial investment, I don't give up. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with this same build. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to be able to get it to where I can run people, carry people through bosses and get them gear. But I'm also going to have some other characters that I can play that I enjoy. All right, let's get this one. Let's see. Is it this one or this? I think it's this one was the next one, I think. Might have been Colossal. Let's see. No, Colossal was last. Okay. All right, that's it. It's going to need probably 2 more, but we'll see. This season, my main is this guy right here, the Spiritborn Quill Volley. Yeah, it just I'm doing it's my main now because it's the only one. It's the only character I created. I just started off with Spiritborn, and that's where we're at. Whether I like it or not, that's where we're at. And I'm stubborn. I won't give up on it until I get it to where I want it to be, and then I will swiftly walk away to a new character. Oh, actually, to be honest with you, PoE 2 is right around the corner, and more than likely, that's where you'll find me. Okay, so there's another one done. Everything here is going to be 750, which is the other disappointing thing about running pit. They force you to run the pit, but the gear drops suck. All right, so let's get rid of all of this.
Father bless. What do you need?
And I don't think we have very much. I think we're kind of low. Let's look. Yeah, 790.
That there is worth the coin.
Gave me 4 to velocity. That's exactly what I was hoping for. And we got it. Perfect. Okay. I want to change this piece right here, but we haven't gotten any good pants unless I went over here and started raiding. I mean, like, we do have some Tibalt's Will. We do have some stuff that we could wear, but that's not what I'm looking for, so... All right, well then, hordes, pits, or nightmares. We have to do all 3. That portal, I think, is a season, I want to say that's a season 3 portal. This is a season, I think this is a season 3 portal. Let's see, I'll tell you in a minute. Season of the Construct. So there you go. Oh no, that wasn't even it, was it? Sorry. Oh yeah, it was. This. Season of the Construct, yeah. Okay. Oh. What to do, what to do. I think season 2 and season 4 were I think my funnest seasons I ever had. I think season 5 did pretty well. It hung in there. I think season 3 was horrendous and the worst. I think season 1 was kind of shitty too. And honestly, I've been rating this season here about just a little above season 3, but I do that because well, you're always at work when I'm on. I do that because the fact that this season I did the DLC and season 6 at the same time, and I think that's a big mistake. It really convoluted the story. It didn't make sense to me. It just seemed silly and hodgepodgey, and I didn't enjoy it. I would advise you to wait on buying the DLC, do season 6 only. Then once you get good at season 6, and if you like it, then do the DLC. If you don't get good at season 6 and you think season sucks, I feel you. And yeah, I feel you. Let's go do this. Let's go to the bartering. A lot of people forget about this too. And there's actually, I've gotten some pretty good mats through this. Always at work when I'm on. Yeah, I used to always be at work. Now I'm retired, and now this is my work. Alright, let's go here. Let's see what we got.
I think you two will be friends.
So you see, I can restock for free.
I raised
Okay, so here's an 800 ring.
not appearances.
Here's an 800 ring. Yep, the pit level 85 at the moment. That's awesome. My battle tag is Made Biker, pound 1605, but I'm not playing with anybody, just so you know. But yeah, you can definitely friend me if that's what you're looking for, but yeah, I'm not. See, that's resource cost reduction. Let's look here. All right. We're already using we're using a much better piece. Let's do this for free. That's what we want, that, and I want that. There we go. See, I don't understand though. Let me ask you this. Why do you want to do high level pits? I mean, or are you doing them still level on your glyphs, or is it just so you can say, I can do a high level pit? I don't understand though. That's why I don't like the pits. I just bragging rights. That's what a lot of people say. I guess I never really cared, and I don't have fun. I don't have fun in the pits. I mean, we just did that 78, and that was pretty simple and pretty easy, but it's not very fun. I don't know. I said that about the PTR season 4 when the pits was first introduced. I was like, yeah, so you can upgrade your glyphs faster, but I can sit here and run a 75 pit, which is super efficient, and you can run it 5 times and you basically have gotten your glyphs to what, 46 starting at 0. Yeah, I don't. My build, you can see my build. Let's see here. Let me do that. But let me just tell you that my build has changed from that. I mean, yeah, you need them 100. I know. Yeah, I know. I just got them to 46. I just started leveling them. Like I said, it's pretty fast just running a tier 75 dungeon. And you know, the curious thing is I do tend to not believe that you need your glyphs to be 100. I believe that you're going to be great at 100, but I believe that at 46 you can go drop every boss already. So it's kind of, you know, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a fan of season 6, so I'm not spending a whole lot of time researching it or learning it or anything, to be quite honest with you. It's not been a season that I've enjoyed. Out of all the seasons, out of the 6 seasons, this one in season 3, I think I've really not enjoyed it all. Which, lucky for me, I can go and play, which I've done in season 3. We left and went and played Path of Exile. So we are debating on doing that as well. I think the whole season just missed. I don't like it at all. I mean, and like I said, maybe it's because I played the DLC and I did the season 6 at the exact same time. I thought the DLC campaign was stupid, terrible. Spiritborn, I hate it. And I know I'm not the only one that's hating it. A lot of people have tried to play it and quit and went and played something else. There's also a lot of people who love it. I hate it. To me, it's too much like a druid. It's just, I just don't understand the point of why we introduced this class into the game. But hey, that's just me. Well, I don't know where you're reading that at, Tenacious, because I can go on the internet now and there's streamer after streamer after streamer that's pointing out how terrible the campaign and story is. So it made me feel good that there was other people, you know, there are other people that are feeling the same way as I do about this season, and mostly about this class. You know, I've had so many people comment me in regards to the class, but I think it's to each their own. It's what you like is what you like. So we're going to run this cap 6 because I think we're just going to cash that in for gold completely. So let's go do that. Yeah, boring as fuck is what I thought too. That's exactly what I thought. Boring as fuck. I thought the whole new DLC and story was just the worst. I like I said, I have literally been forcing myself to play the game because I'm a stubborn guy, and I chose to do at least one character. Normally we do every character, but I can tell you already that this season that's probably not going to happen, just like season 3. Now we'll see. I think a lot of my complaints, honestly, Blizzard will fix. I know if you're doing the OP build, yeah, you're doing billions of damage. I don't think it's going to last that long though. I think Blizzard's going to fix that too, because that's not how they intended the Sentinel node to work. That's why I'm not changing to it, because I know it's going to get nerfed. I just played Blizzard games for so many years. I know how they do things, and that's not a bug, but it's not how they intended it, and they're gonna go and tweak that for sure. Too many videos showing that. Every streamer out there is playing that stinking build right now. I'm not, but a lot of them are. We played one of every class except for the Necro, so 4 characters, and we never went to the pit once. Never once. It was unnecessary. It was the best change they ever made, was by at least giving you the option. Now they made it forced again, and a lot of people are complaining. Now I'll say this, you level your glyphs pretty quickly using the pit. They do a good job giving you glyph XP, I will say that. but there are a lot of pit haters out there. I'm one of them. That I just think it's ridiculous. So yeah, I think that's Jason. I don't know. I think that they're going to be in trouble when PoE 2 comes out, which it's just a given, and even more so now. I think after seeing this. And hey, I want y'all to keep one thing in mind. I ain't saying anything but saying this. All right. You see a lot of streamers talking great shit about Diablo 4, right? I mean, am I right? You see some streamers talking some good shit about Diablo 4. Ask those same streamers, did they get a free trip to California by Blizzard? And then ask them, are they getting featured on the Blizzard Battle.net Diablo 4 page as streamers streaming Diablo 4? If they answer yes to any of those questions, then why are you listening to them tell you it's such a great game? I'm not saying anything more than that. I'm just asking you the question.
Not ready.
I can tell you this with 100% truth. I didn't accept a trip to California. I didn't sign an NDA and allow myself to be featured on the Battle.net page. And I'm not telling you that the game is good. I am telling you my honest opinion, whether you agree with it or not. It's my opinion. This is my 6th season into this game, and I just think it was very poorly done. There's a lot of parts to it that make no sense. The mercenaries make absolutely no sense. If you want to do your own little experiment, you can do it. Go leave one enemy alive and watch the amount of damage that your mercenary does. It's just nothing. It's like, well, what's the point of that? It's the same as with the runes, the rune wards, same thing. All of those were put in, and I'm an honest guy. I'm going to tell you straight. They were put in because of Diablo 3 and Diablo 2 crybabies that wanted to turn Diablo 4 into Diablo 3 and into Diablo 2. So now you threw these ruins in there, you threw these mercenaries in here into a story that makes absolutely no sense. They have really zero implication in the game. So yeah, I mean, sorry, but I mean, I'm just telling you the way I see it. Now, I do believe that Blizzard's gonna fix a lot of this stuff, but some of it is just unfixable. I mean, you introduce stuff into the game that has no meaning and no purpose in the end game, and has no reason to be in the game. So now, what do you do? You know? I had everything masterwork, Brandon. All of my gear was masterwork last season. You don't have to go to the pit to do masterworking. Last season, you could do Infernal Horde. In fact, you can do it this season. And you know, I mean, yeah, there is no reason to go to the pit last season whatsoever, unless you just want to say, I went to the pit. But there was nothing given to you at the pit. I don't know. Maybe some stitch and stones at high level pits, but I don't know. There was no reason to go to the pit last season. You didn't have to go there at all. Oh, we got the Blizzard. I mean, we got the Butcher with the Blizzard. All right, this is wave 6. Like I said, we're just doing this as a gold run here. With the Lords 3, 2. This was the way I farmed everything last season. I showed you guys the trick of only farm gold and then buy all your mats right through the trade chat. I ran this last season, what, six hours in a row, 38 billion gold. I mean, it was like astronomical. It was crazy. But this season, it's a little bit more difficult because, first of all, the ether drop rate isn't like it was then. And I haven't really tried it. I don't know if it's feasible this season or not. This is actually the first time I'm going to do a gold farm right here, just to see how much drops on a 6 wave. Okay, so we're at what, 223? Not very many. It's not very many. Yeah, it's Spiritborn, yeah. Okay. We're just gonna do a gold grab, see how much gold it gives us here. So about 6 million. Looks like 6-7 million. Not bad. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. We were pulling in a lot more than that, but we were also pulling in, you know, 1,000 ethers on season 5, so it's not too bad. I gotta change my pants, and when I do that, it's gonna cost me some gold probably to get the right enchantment on it, things of that nature, but let's see. Yeah, so we're wearing Tyro's Might, and we also got these, the higher hair of perdition. So they're dropping. Mythics are dropping, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, I got a Torment 2 and a Torment 3. The bosses are dropping, and if you're at Torment 2, go down to Torment 1 and go run the boss. If you're at Torment, 4, go down and run Torment 3 boss. You're gonna drop him. It's not going to be a problem. You'll see. All right, so there we got. Okay, so that was the gold run. Now, So could go run another, we could go run a nightmare, could run a horde for mats, could go back to the pit, which I really hate the pit, but like I said, it's kind of a necessary evil now. You ain't got a choice, you gotta go do it. To me, 75s have been the most efficient. Super efficient to run through. Go through them pretty quick. So we want this for reputation, this, and then this. Oh, shit. No, I didn't. I wanted this. All right. Okay, we'll keep it at 75. Cooldown. How are my skills resetting? Cooldown resistant. A cooldown is a way through the roof. I'm actually using a ruin. It's one of the ruins that actually works, but because I've tested a lot of them don't do spot, but one of them is based on my ultimate cooldown reduction. Then there's a few other things that I'm using that are giving me cooldown reduction as well. So it's clicking up. You're seeing a lot of them clicking up quick.
Not ready.
maxroll.gg and do the search for Quill Volley, you'll see this is a super simple build. I'm not doing the OP version. I'm just doing the simplest one, although I am wearing Tyrell's Might. And my only changes that I've made to it is I haven't used any of the resistance points in the Paragon board. I've taken them all out and put them towards damage, because once you're wearing Tyrell's Might, you don't need no resistance anymore.
Need more time. Need more time. Need more time.
Okay, I'm trying to watch this in chat screen. Sorry, I can't do that. I'm going to die by doing that stupid stuff. Oh, see, I just stood right in it. Okay. Come on.
Need more time. Not ready.
Oi, 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 oi.
Not ready yet.
I need big bobs to move my XP.
Need time.
Helltide just hasn't been doing it for me lately, and it looks like still Infernal Hordes is still the best place to go, is what I'm seeing.
Need more time. Need more time.
Almost there.
Not
A little bit more. You guys on TikTok can't see it probably, I don't think. Oh no, you can't. It's totally cut off your screen, the gauge that you have to fill for this to click.
need more time.
Right there, for that to come up, there's a little gauge over here that you have to fill.
Need more time. Need more time. Not ready.
So I just gotta run one more for that one to be legendary. Okay. Oops. Here we go. Hang on, I'm trying to. I ordered a new PC. I've already got too many PCs now, but I ordered another one, and let's see what they're. Okay, never mind. It's going to be shipped on the 17th. They originally told me it was going to be shipped on the 11th. Or I'm sorry, they originally told me it was going to be shipped on the 17th. Then they changed it and said the 11th. Then they contacted me and said, hey, we got a problem. I'm like, what? So yeah, okay, here we go. So we used up all of our... And the game's going to crash. This is what it does right before it's going to crash. Here we go. This is what's been doing a lot of. This is probably the number. There you go. The number one reason why I absolutely hate this season is because of this. 5 seasons I played this game. 5 seasons I played this game and didn't have this problem until now. So that's probably about the 30th time that when it's been caught on streams. I mean, I'm not the only guy that's suffering from it. A lot of people are. It's probably the number one reason why I hate this season right there. I mean, that just caught it all. I mean, that never should be happening ever, 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 especially when you had a game that didn't crash at all. You sold me, you know, see now it's doing an update. You sold me a game that now crashes a lot. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to say enough is enough and we're done for today. And we'll be back tomorrow at same time, same place, 7 a.m. Eastern time.